Hello, Lakers fans. This is Wilson. As always, I'm joined by my four prestigious co-hosts, Shane Christopher Murray, Jason Big Mitch Mitchell, Vito Hill, and David Galvez. We apologize for our absence. It's been almost a month since we last recorded. We got a lot of catching up to do, starting with the Lakers. They lost tonight in Minnesota to fall to 12-9. So a lot about them. The Vikings improved to 10-2 yesterday. Sam Darnold playing like Joe Montana there and leading the Vikings back. We'll get into that. And what else? The Kendrick album and the Drake lawsuit and that whole thing. And then also whatever else we can get into.
Please tell me we're going to talk about Shane Murray's outfits, please.
Okay, Shane Murray's outfits. All right.
Oh, why are you such a hater, dog?
No, Shane, he's got a point. He's got a little point on that.
He got a point my ass.
That last fit you had on, I told you I didn't know what
stick
to
to
think.
y'all fits. I stick to mine. I don't say nothing about y'all fits, but y'all want to come for me, nigga. I get more compliments than you think. So
I believe it. No, I believe it. I believe it.
Stick to how you want to dress, or leave me the fuck out of it.
I believe it though. I ain't say you wasn't getting compliments. So if somebody it floats somebody's boat. But
all right, look,
bro. First of all, ain't no way. There
ain't no way, cause nigga, you so blind off what you think is fly. You trying to hate on me?
Oh, I like that.
Stick to your shit and I stick to me.
all right,
I'm gonna be so serious, bro.
I like that.
Hey,
Shane, serious. At least you ain't wearing them tight skinny jeans, boy.
I don't never do that.
Ain't nothing fly about wearing fake shit. I'm gonna tell you that.
I'm not wearing fake shit.
I'm not even joking.
I'm not wearing fake shit.
That's real Burberry. That was real Burberry that you wore to the Ravens game. That's what you're trying to tell me.
Yes, it was.
Shane's a working man with two jobs. Shit, motherfucker better be able to buy some Burberry.
Let's get off the Shane,
man. Hey, wait a minute.
Were those the real Timberland boots?
Hey, Shane has three jobs.
First of all, they're
real Timberland boots.
Those are Rockaware boots. First of all, jackass.
Oh, you going back? You know, god damn. You know they still ain't made money off of Rockaware. Hey, Shane was at the concert last week, and I'm like, what is he doing there? But he was working, and I'm like, man, bruh, Shane does not stop, bro. You gotta get some rest.
No, listen. We'll get to that at the end, but we got to start with the Lakers.
Next thing he's gonna tell me that was a real Gucci shirt too, huh? Come on, man.
First of all, it's not a Gucci shirt, dumbass.
I know. I know it's not.
Shane don't wear fake.
Why you so pressed on my closet?
Bro, what are we doing?
It bugs me.
All I do is focus on your closet.
All I do is
you don't want to look like a dad right now.
It bugs.
I don't say nothing about your damn closet. So why the fuck you always gotta come from my closet?
Scroll through Instagram, watch my babies, and live vicariously through you. So yeah.
Well, how about this? Stop living vicariously through me. Focus on your own.
What a way to bring in the show, baby. Give it up, man. What a way to bring in the show, baby.
Listen, please. The Lakers are 12-9.
Look at Kelvin.
God damn, man.
The Lakers are 12-9. And I don't know. The last time we recorded, I think we had just lost to the Pistons. We were I think Mitch said they just had no energy. It was just like they'd been on the road and it was like basically just like a no-show, right? Well, tonight they were in Minnesota, lost by 29, I think it was. I mean, who wants to go first and discuss? Remember, we started 3-0, everything was looking up. Now we're 12-9, and people are comparing J.J. Redick to Darvin Ham. So, you know what, guys? I'll start with you. How are you feeling, bro, through about the first quarter of the season? 21 games, 12-9. What do the Lakers need to do? Is there any reason to be optimistic, or is it just the same old team as the last few years?
Starting with the positives, Pinnick came on. I think he exceeded what we thought he was going to be. He's basically took a little. There was a point where you could say he was playing better than Austin Reeves. He was potentially their third best player, but it kind of came down a little. But at the end of the day, I still think in a 7-game series, this team in the Western Conference can play with anyone, especially since there's no back-to-backs. But I don't know, man. LeBron kind of looks old out there. AD, just one tweak away from being sidelined for a couple months. So, we're struggling right now early in the season, and it's barely December. I mean, but D'Lo's kind of been very inconsistent. So the same guys are always hurt, though, man. That's the crazy thing about the NBA nowadays is you never know who's gonna play. Like I know back in the days, like even when it was Kobe and Powell and like you knew, all right, if he wasn't injured, he was gonna play. Everybody played hurt, and so.
Hey, Galvez, that guy's a GTD. He's a walking GTD. AD. Y'all know what a GTD is?
Game time decision.
A goddamn game time decision. That's what that motherfucker is.
Yeah. I mean, he's been able to play, last year and this year, so not gonna worry about that. Pause. But yeah, I mean, it's just it's the same thing. It's been like that for 3 years. We start off okay, and then if we keep this up, what's gonna in March and April we're gonna be fighting just to get in the play-in again.
What did GTD stand for on Martin though?
What?
Oh shit! Go on, GTD Shane. You should know Martin.
That. I know you know that.
GT what?
GTD.
Come on, Shane. You're black, dog. You know this.
We know you're black because your T-shirt told us that you're black. So please tell us.
Are you referring to GTS?
Shane.
There ain't no GTD.
Just tell him, Wilson.
You say it, Vito. You say it, Mitch.
No, you tell him, man. It'll be funnier coming from you.
It really would.
Get the draw.
Oh, that shit. I think you're talking about
that shit.
Yeah.
Hey, can I knock out mine real quick? I ain't even gonna be negative, dog.
Go ahead.
I just was gonna branch off of what Galvez said. I guess to be this lethargic and still be 6 in the West. Yeah, I mean you can look at it as a positive. You get what I'm saying? Because things could be worse. I'm not gonna compare JJ to Ham because the culture does seem a little different. But I seen the crazy stat of LeBron going 0 for 19, his last 19 threes, and that can either come down to him not trusting his teammates and him just forcing bad shots. I don't really know. Anthony Davis is playing at an MVP level, but he's just a game time decision every time. So I like
LeBron's comment just went in about his shot. We wanted to tag that in.
Oh, he did? He commented?
Yeah, he said he feels off rhythm.
Okay, cool. Well, that's good, LeBron, because I know you're not going to come out and as
also too. A lot of the problem is with his shot is which is surprising because much as JJ talked about in the press conferences he saw in the game film, last year they wasn't running enough sets. Last I say 5-6 games or so, they're not really running any plays at all.
Okay,
it's all pick and roll or isolation.
Well, somebody answer this.
When the season first started, it was AD as the hub. Everything was going through AD. Everybody was cutting and doing double screens, double standard handoffs, and all that. They stopped doing all that for some reason.
I just had one question because somebody can answer it. Well, actually, two. Does LeBron actually hurt the development of the other players? And is he better? Are the Lakers better without him?
I don't think so. I think we don't have.
Oh, wait. 3 questions. Does he make other players better anymore? See, that's the LeBron that the Lakers always knew. regardless of him being a Laker or not, he always made everybody look better. Everybody played better with LeBron. It's just like, is that a case anymore? Or are the players, y'all gotta man up and step the fuck up? All you other players that we looking for to be a third option, step the fuck up. Because maybe they're not taking enough account.
It almost seems like the guys that when we made those trades at the deadline a couple years ago. And we were looking at that roster like, bro, this might be like Austin said, this is the best roster in the league 1 through 12.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're looking at a couple of years later, and all of a sudden, maybe Austin and D'Lo and Rory, it's like the ante has been upped, and they don't look as quite as they're not worth as much probably on the market as they would have been a couple of years ago.
Are they
I got
overrated?
2 possible controversial takes.
Oh gosh.
Are they overrated? Shit. Go ahead, Go ahead. Shane.
First, what I'm gonna say, the emergence of Dalton Connect has both helped the team, but it's also hurt the team.
Yeah.
I'll explain what I mean.
Don't say nothing, Jay.
I'll explain what I mean. Positive. He's giving them another shooter, giving them another scorer.
Mm-hmm.
But it's throwing off how the team was or initially was going to be ran. Because before it was going to be AD as a hub, you're going to bring up Austin's usage, try to make him the third scorer, and then what it seemed like with D'Lo, he was going to make him more of a point guard and focus on the other aspects of his game, develop that. Now, since Dalton has come up, there's times where he's taking shots away from AD. Because now we're going back to AD only getting 1 or 2 shots in the fourth quarter, and his scoring is dropping the last few games. And then Austin now looks like you kind of don't need Austin no more at times with Dalton as far as scoring. And then moving D'Lo to the bench, now Austin has to focus more on ball handling. And now, as Vito always say, the tape is out on Austin. Well, now it seems like this year, as far as Austin goes, the scouting report is play him physical, 94 feet. And Austin's playing into it because he's always trying to draw fouls.
That's a damn good. Yeah, go ahead, shit, man.
So now when you, instead of running plays, now people are being physical with Austin, and Austin trying to draw fouls and going to the refs like, I got fouled, bruh. He's not the ball handler that everybody thinks in terms of a point guard. Yeah, he can handle. He can pass and he can play make someone, but he's not a traditional quote unquote point guard. So now when that happens, you gotta bring D'Lo back or bring LeBron on the ball, and that tires him out when it comes to scoring.
Jay,
and then my second point.
Okay.
And
wait, Shane, before you make that point,
might be controversial.
Before you make that point, can I just ask Jay one question? From what Shane is saying, is we need complementary players, bro. Complementary players that even when the game is not going right or going their way, you still have to compliment everyone else around you. And that just gives credit to the half ball-headed guy from the Celtics. What's that guy's name? Light-skinned, ball-headed guy that they're always making fun of.
Pritchard?
Yeah, Derek White.
Derek White.
Oh, yeah, I don't know where the hell Pritchard didn't come from. This motherfucker scoring 30 every time he get in a game. This is ridiculous, man. But anyway, we're not talking about the Celtics. Doesn't that really give more credit to the boy Derek White and how he's just a compliment player? And we need something like that. We don't have anything like that.
But that's the thing is that
But my second part is gonna make, in terms of D'Lo, I feel like JJ's turning into D'Lo's Hubie Brown.
Oh Lord!
And I say that because if you remember when Jason Williams was playing White Chocolate, when he went from Sacramento and got traded to to Grizzlies, and eventually went to Miami. If you notice the change in the style from Sacramento and Memphis, he went from being a flashy point guard to Huey Brown, basically turning into a traditional point guard, and basically threw off his whole game. Then he got to Miami. He basically wasn't white chocolate anymore. He was just a backup point guard.
Okay.
So I feel like with JJ and D'Lo, he took away basically his swag that he plays with, and said, okay, focus more on rebounding, focus more on playmaking, focus more on organizing the offense.
But that's what makes you a special. That's what makes players special when they can change that game. When a dog can learn new tricks. That's what makes you special, Shane. You know, when you can.
What
When
I'm
Coach
saying is
Lee,
that's why D'Lo's season right now is so up and down, because he's doing some of the other things, but when he tries to be a scorer, he's off rhythm. Cause like if you look at his offense numbers, he's scoring. He's had the lowest numbers of his career. But if you want to look at the analytics plus minus, he got the highest plus minus on the team.
Very true. Hey,
That's
God
not
damn,
by accident.
Shane.
That's because he's learning to do other things.
Look at this.
But in terms of D'Lo, we know he's not the same D'Lo for JJ right now, because he's trying to make him a different player.
Shane, who is that in the background? Is that a female in the background? Because boy, you speaking different. Your swag is different. Where you coming from with all of that, Shane?
Well, that fake shit
Damn,
is
boy.
probably got him
Good
feeling
observation, but like I said, let y'all go ahead and handle it.
Hey, I just want to say a couple things in response to Shane. The first one is that I think you mentioned Jason Williams, white chocolate. Number one, the white chocolate that we knew, the street ball Jason Williams,
the Kings
Jason Williams. That's why the Kings traded him, because he played like that, and they traded him for a more traditional point guard in Mike Bibby.
Right?
And the Kings ended up having the best season that they had ever had. They almost beat us, of course.
And he admitted that. So, but
right.
I still don't mean you change this game.
Well, but I mean, what white chocolate was doing, it was fun to watch, but that's not really winning basketball, right? But I guess that's neither here nor there.
I mean, they were still winning with him. They just didn't go. They didn't win because they ran into the Lakers. If you don't run into the Lakers, you probably win a ring with Sacramento.
Did the Rockets change Skip to my lose game too? Is that what you're saying?
He did end up kind of changing. Yeah.
Yeah, he did change his game.
He played like Skip to my Lou. Skip to my Lou played like Rafer Alston when he came into the league.
Right.
Okay.
So but my thing is, I think but we swept them in 01 with Bibby. They almost had us out of here. It took Bob Morey. It took whatever for us to get by them. Now I forgot what else I was doing. What else was I doing?
The refs.
Oh yeah, like Zito was saying that Derek White in Boston, he's like their fourth guy, right? It's like, but we expect. That's really, if we could have all, that's what we need Austin to be, is just like insult to injury, basically. It's like we already got Bron and AD and D'Lo, and then Austin is just there just to rub it in when he
that luxury.
Right, exactly. That's what Derek White is, but we need on this team. Austin is like our second creator. It's like Austin's in the role on this team that Jaylen Brown is on the Celtics. So we don't have
okay.
We don't.
That's a great point that Shane made, Wilson, by saying that their games have changed. That's the reason why Austin has to play outside of his comfort level. He was never really meant to be what he stepped up and played.
Right,
like you say,
Shane, to do a little bit too much now.
Okay.
But Big Mitch he's been pretty quiet.
Oh, he's ready to tear it up.
As far as he got on Shane to start.
Yeah, he's ready to come back at my point. So go ahead and say what you got to say, man.
I mean,
do you use those shades for anything else, Jay?
Huh?
I'd bang a chick with those shades on, butt naked with the shades and socks. The only thing I'm leaving on. I like those shades. Babe.
I use these when I'm on Instagram and I'm watching Shane Murray's story to kind of shade me from his outfits.
All those loud colors.
I bet you do, hater.
I need those when I'm fucking my little
you know, after all the fake stuff Shane Murray been wearing, at least he came through with some foam posits and cleared his name.
Oh,
yes. Thank
you
goodness.
Baltimore motherfuckers. You know, niggas in Baltimore the only ones that wear that, Shane.
What?
Foam posits.
Wear boots?
Foam posits.
Oh. Anyway, man.
Get off my wardrobe, man.
Well, shut up. I gave you a compliment at the end. What do you want from me?
I don't care. Stay out my wardrobe.
What else do you want? Like,
I want you to stay out my wardrobe. That's what I want.
Hey,
I want you to stop dressing like you're a 2000s rapper. We can't always get what we want.
I want you to stop dressing like you are a dad bod. You have a dad bod.
But I am a dad.
Shane, do you
and this
do
is
you
my
have
body?
do you have
I
the jock
sweatpants and t-shirts?
Shane,
and
you have the
well, focus how you want to dress. I'll focus how I want to dress. All right,
Shane,
leave it at that.
Do you have
I'll
the
say
jock
shit
strap?
about what you do. So,
do you have the
give me that same energy?
Yeah,
Shane,
but
do
I
you
got
have the jock strap that Mike Tyson wears?
Yeah, we didn't talk
Murray,
about that.
listen, Shane Murray is the type of dude to pop out on Instagram wearing the same jockstrap that Mike Tyson wore, and then he'd come on the podcast talking about, hey, don't worry about what I'm wearing. You worry about what you're doing. I'm just like, well, man, what the hell?
If I want to do that, it's my business. That ain't your business, money.
That's right, Shane.
I'm not supposed to say something about that.
That's right,
bro.
Shane.
No, you're not. You're supposed to ignore it like you ignore other shit.
Don't they teach us see something, say something?
No, they teach you. They been teach you. You have nothing to say. Don't say it at all. But y'all didn't forgot that lesson.
If I see crime, I have to say something.
No, you don't.
You know what
it
I
is
like
my
about
duty
you,
as a concerned
but if somebody retaliates, then you gonna play victim, right?
Hey Jay,
what are you talking about?
You have to give it to Shane.
If somebody come back at you, or somebody pops you upside your head, you gonna play victim,
Shane,
though, right?
Shane, do you know 90%
upside the head?
Shane,
I'll slap you upside your little head. I'll slap those pieces glass off your stupid face.
Shane, 90% of men that aren't in front of their wives are afraid to be on to show the soft in front of random bitches. You, my friend, literally does not give a fuck about being on soft in front of a bitch, Shane.
Niggas gonna say what they gonna say.
90% of men, 90%. No. That's really more credit to you, Shane, because let me tell you, a lot of dudes wouldn't dare pull out the little willy in front of a new chick. But you, brother, you are comfortable in your skin, my man.
Wait a second, man. I gave Mitch the floor to rebut Shane when he started talking about sex clothes. And then Vito's on here talking about Mike Tyson's jockstrap and Shane being on soft. Bro, come on, get off Shane.
All right. No. It's the comfortability that I'm giving him his credit to, is what I'm saying.
I think it's too comfortable. My goodness, he needs to rein it in just a little bit.
How about no? I don't need to ring it in shit. I'm doing me. Do you?
It's like you're almost. It's like you're almost there. You know what I mean? It's just you just need to.
I ain't almost at nothing. How am I almost at doing me? I'm doing me. You do you.
He's almost there. He's almost there.
Stop putting your expectations of me on me. All right. This is me.
He's almost there.
There you go, Shane.
It's like he's almost there, right? Because he
How am I almost at me?
Because
I'm me.
I'll tell you. Because it's like you get a nice pair of Jordan 12s, but then you wear a fake Gucci shirt. But then you get a nice pair of foam posits, right? But then you follow it up with fake Louis Vuitton Air Forces, and it's just like we're almost there.
Wait a minute, Shane. You had some LV.
If we stay on the right path.
Wait, Shane, you got LV Forces? Where the fuck?
You know Ocho Cinco wear spec jewelry?
Yes, I do
You know,
know Ocho
Anthony
Cinco.
Edwards wear fake jewelry.
Negro, Ocho Cinco got actual money.
Oh my lord, boy.
So I ain't got no bread.
No, you got
Listen,
bread
bro,
for sure, Shane. Shit.
You ain't got Ocho Cinco money. I know that.
Shane, do
I'm
you wear
saying, though, nobody
earrings?
said shit about Ocho Cinco
You
wearing
ain't
fake
got
jewelry.
Ocho because
Nobody
you ain't got
says
Ocho Cinco
Shane, do
shit
you
money.
about
have
Anthony
earrings?
Edwards wearing fake jewelry. But you see posted
Anthony
looking
Edwards
fake
got
shirt
money,
is,
money.
oh, let's
You
talk
wear
about Shane.
you wear jewelry, Shane, like earrings and shit?
Not earrings right now, I'm wearing jewelry.
Oh, okay.
Do you wear
What's that?
fake jewelry?
I wear close to real jewelry. Put it like that.
Hey Shane, I fuck with you, boy.
I wear the silver shit or gold shit. I
Let me
look
tell you
real.
how
It's
much
cool.
pussy. Let me tell you how much pussy you're gonna get after this fucking interview, dog. They're gonna be coming for you, bruh. I'm telling you, you're gonna have ass lined up at your door. Bitches cannot get mad at us for wearing anything fake when that's all they got on their bodies is fake. Fake ass, fake titties, fake lips, fake pussy, fake everything. So fuck a bitch, Shane. Fuck a bitch. Anyway, go ahead, Will. Jason, you never said your point. God damn.
Oh shit. What was I saying?
About the Lakers?
Any fucking Lakers, right? Shit, man. I lost the plot.
Cause you're so focused on my ass, you forgot what you supposed to do, nigga. Stay focused on you.
Wow. That's crazy.
Pause.
Hey yo, pause. Hey yo. Um, never worried about yo booty cheeks, but no. I listen.
Or the mellow phrase, pardon the left.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
Lord.
Anyway, so I don't feel like Austin is being asked to do too much.
Of course you know. You're Mr. Austin and part of the Austin fan club.
Didn't you have before already? Haven't you said enough? Don't you want me to lay
You're
off
the
of you?
only one here that got Austin Reeves jersey.
Dang,
I
you done
do
got
have an
some
Austin
pussy.
Reeves jersey, and next up is a Rui Hachimura jersey. So what?
And
I
Mitch,
mean,
don't
Rui
you have a
might be
Jerry
trade
West?
bait, but I feel you.
Mitch, don't
Wait,
you have a
Shane, you
Jerry
growing
West
your beard
jersey
out
too
too?
after going to opening night?
Say it again.
Didn't you get a Jerry West jersey on opening night?
I did. Yeah, we got the Jerry West.
I don't see
Good
nobody
one.
getting a fucking what's the name? Hey, Shane, Shane grew out his. This guy is, bro. Go ahead, Jay. This
You.
is not Shane. This is not Shane. He's
We can
grown the
come back to
beard
Shane
out.
Murray. Hold on. Let me finish. I don't feel like they're asking Austin to do too much because I do feel like it is within his skill set to be a ball handler. I think sending D'Lo to the bench actually opened that up a little bit more, and it actually allowed the offense to flow a little bit more. Um, I feel like it allowed Dalton Connect to play a little bit more free when he was coming off. But now that he's in the room, now that he's with the starters, I mean, his game just Dalton Connect's game just really translates to this offense, right? I mean, he's a shooter. Like shooters are going to shoot. There's plenty of opportunities in this offense for a guy that can knock down shots. D'Lo, I feel like I'll say this. JJ Redick clearly had a conversation with D'Lo, and he clearly is taking it to heart. He's definitely not as careless all the time with his shot selection, with his passes. So you can definitely tell that. I do think it has helped his game a little bit.
Hell yeah, Jay. You don't always have to fucking take bad shots just to get in your
Yeah,
groove.
like you
To get in your groove. No.
you can literally see him thinking like, oh shit, I would normally like step back and just pop this three, but now he's like, oh shit, let me go to the rack instead. Let me go get a layup first.
Right.
So I'm liking the little change. Uh, Hopefully, he can just be a little bit, he's just got to be a little bit more consistent with the shot. But, like Shane Murray said, he's doing a lot of other things that are very helpful for the team. Uh, I think what the team is missing is, so everybody's been talking about like Derek White, and so basically we're missing like a utility guy. We have that guy. He's on the bench. He is hurt. He's been hurt for 3 years. His name is
You might as well
Jared
say he's
Vanderbilt.
done, to be honest.
His name
is Jared Vanderbilt. He is on the Lakers. We have that guy. He is just hurt.
Even Rui.
He's that guy on defense, not offense.
We don't need his offense. If Jared Vanderbilt can score 6 points a game off of cutting and just getting dunks, no, fuck it, 8 points a game, 2 points a quarter off of cuts and just dunk the ball, lay the ball up. If Jared Vanderbilt can do that, that is perfectly okay because his defense is elite. And you can tell the difference because, guys like Gabe Vincent and Cam Reddish, they're okay defenders, but they're not elite. And you can tell the difference when they're on the court versus when Jared Vanderbilt was on the court. You can tell the difference. He would he would get stops as opposed to just splashy plays, that Cam Reddish gets sometimes or whatever. But yeah.
Yeah, problem is you don't know when you're gonna see Vando.
That is the problem. Because that's what we're missing right now, a guy like that.
Hey, what did they say? Availability is the best what? I forgot
It's
what
the best ability. And right now,
what the phrase was, something like that.
Availability is the best ability. And right now, Jared Vanderbilt is looking terrible with that ability.
What did Ant-Man tell him? You ain't played in 2 years.
That's what Ant told him last time.
But again, as you say that, the West has been fluctuating top to bottom since the season started. We went from 3 to 10th to 8th, now back to 6th. We ain't Philly. Philly's 3-12 right now. They don't know when they're gonna get PG and B on the court.
Stop trying to compare us to other teams.
Hey,
I'm saying you gotta put it in perspective. It's like you can't just go through 2 losses like, oh my God, we suck. What are we going to do?
Wait a minute, Shane. Before you go make that point, why is the West fluctuating? Is it because the West itself is beating itself up? Teams beating other teams, or is it
they're beating themselves up?
Is it because the East is beating the West? Which one is it?
The West is beating themselves. The East is trash. Even they haven't talks among GLs like, what can we do to improve the East? It's not the East. East ain't doing shit. It's the West. They're smashing on each other.
The big word in NBA, talk these days is parity, right?
Man.
It's completely different from when we, the first, 70 years of NBA history, where the NBA was always defined by dominant teams that won championships in bunches. It's not like that anymore. It's possible that if you win one championship, like in the 70s, they say in the 70s, there were no dynasties. I think the Celtics won 2, everybody else won 1 apiece. The Knicks, I think the Knicks won 2 also. So it's like Boston could go back to back. Cleveland has obviously they've had a great season. And OKC, once they get Chet back, they're the favorite in the West. But other than that, it's not that many. I mean, in a sense, it was always kind of like that. It was, it's a few teams that are like super, and then everybody else. But a lot of these teams are just going to be like 44, 45 win teams.
Damn.
Well, if you remember, the West would have all 8 teams would win 50 games. That's over with. That'll never be like that again. It'll be hard to get 4 teams that win 50 games these days.
That's true.
The last thing before we move on, I think D'Lo has just become like the scapegoat, basically. Ooh. Like before the season even started, JJ argued, okay, D'Lo's going to be the guy who I make an example out of, and that's what's happened. That's his role here. Now, what else was
but I don't think you can blame D'Lo for what's going on right now. It's a thing.
But a lot of fans do.
Is that what people are doing?
Yeah.
I feel like that's what
they getting on everybody they can get on. They getting on D'Lo. They getting on Bron.
That's what
LeBron's
JJ.
just,
I feel like that's what why? Because why is D'Lo? Why do they make D'Lo? Darwin did the same thing. If D'Lo's not playing or he's playing through a slump, just let him play through it. He's been a good enough player for long enough. You don't have to put him on the bench for what? Where is this team going to go with D'Lo coming off the bench?
That's true. That's true.
They're not going to go anywhere with him coming off the bench. They need him on the court. What he averaged last year, like 19 and 6?
Man,
As
he
an
stepped
18
up.
and 6 guy. We
He
don't have
stepped
enough
up, man.
offense to have him coming off the bench.
And the Lakers have been at their best when D'Lo is that solidified number 3 option.
Well, the original idea of that, we got to go back to this. The original idea that was because they wasn't scoring shit off the bench.
Right.
And Connect was slowly coming into it because, as you can see now, he's better as a starter than he is as a bench player, and the numbers are showing that. So if you take Connect out, then it's still not Christian Wood. You have no scoring off the bench, so
that's true.
You got to find something to balance it out.
So Shane, teams just have to deal with D'Lo, his mental lapses, because when he's actually on his game and he's got his mental right, man, he's like, dude, there we go. That's the point guard that the Lakers always have had, championship
but it's just
point guard.
Because he's just so inconsistent. There's actually a video on Instagram. It's kind of funny. The dude was just kind of making fun of D'Lo. D'Lo actually commented that he loves his fans, but the video is supposed to be funny. But I think it kind of explains why his shot is so inconsistent. Like, he does not shoot the ball the same way every single time. Like, he'll land different. He'll do like a leg kick or whatever. Like, and that's,
it's almost like whatever worked for him, and then he'll just fuck with that. And then if it stops working, he'll try
something else.
Yeah.
And it's just like, dude, shoot the ball. Like, shoot the ball normal. Like, go up together, down together. Legs, fucking shoulder width apart, fucking come down, up and down. Like,
and I don't want to hear it, Jay. You're right. That motherfucker's 6'5". Like, most of the point guards are shorter than him, so he's shooting over everybody. Like,
shoot the ball fucking normal with some fucking consistency. You know what I mean? But
as of today, y'all think that we can go and contend for a title?
I don't see right now. If you're still putting Philly as a contender, what they doing? Like, all the contenders that they say are quote unquote contenders, other than OKC and Boston, are struggling. The Knicks are struggling. Hell, Houston's number 3 right now.
But Houston's balling though.
But remember, we get every opponent's best punch when they come in the Staples. I mean, look, since the Lakers blew that game against Orlando, we've lost to Denver.
Yep.
We've lost to Phoenix.
Yep.
We've lost to OKC.
Yep.
And today we lost to Minnesota. Basically, every team that we're going to potentially play in the Western Conference playoffs.
Yeah.
And we're losing to all of them.
It's funny because
we're supposed to bank on like injured players who may or may not come back, who may or may not make any significant, contribution.
Talk to Rob. I mean, if we're not gonna bank on Vando coming back, gotta talk to Rob because we need a guy like that.
It's not about Rob. It's about the teams willing to trade right now. There's plenty of guys, and there's the talent that's going to be available is growing.
Hey,
because the other team's not ready to trade, you can't trade.
As a general manager, you need to have relationships around the league. So yes, you need to talk to Rob to build better relationships.
But do these players really want to come play second fiddle to LeBron? That's the question.
Well, if they're getting traded, they don't have much choice.
And if they're just
then
but what do we have? What assets do we have that attract?
We've got the carcass of Gabe Vincent, don't we? Isn't he worth
right now? Teams are attracted to the 2 first-round picks, and they're trying to get the Lakers overpay to get those picks. So that's the problem.
But if you're gonna give up those picks, it's for a legit all-star.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they're not doing that. Brooklyn wants 2 first-round picks for Dorian Finney-Smith. Are you giving 2 first-round picks to Dorian Finney-Smith?
No, I'm not giving.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't overpay.
This is all Minnesota's fault. This is all Timberwolves' fault. They gave 5 first-round.
Like, they want 2 first-round picks for Kessler
Gobert
on a rookie deal.
Rudy Gobert, 5 first-round picks for Rudy Gobert. It reset the market to a ridiculous level. So yes, teams are going to want assets.
Especially if it's the Lakers, they're gonna want him to.
Damn, LeBron was 4 for 16. People are saying that like it's happening now. You know, Father Time is catching up.
I saw that.
I don't know if y'all saw this too. Ingram switched to clutch.
Yes. Start the conspiracies.
All right. Look, okay, so what you guys want to talk about next? You guys want to talk about
really quick, Antho, I got something. And don't worry, it's not about Shane Murray. Okay. It's actually about a former Laker, Lonzo Ball, on a podcast.
Oh yeah, that Kobe shit
about his
wait,
Mount Rushmore.
Go ahead, Rich.
Yeah, so they asked him who was on his Mount Rushmore. He said LeBron.
Angel Reese podcast.
This is all time?
This is all time. This is his Mount Rushmore NBA. He said LeBron, Shaq, Steph Curry, and who was his 4th one?
Jordan, didn't he?
Who?
Jordan. Yeah.
Oh shit, yeah, Jordan.
He said Kobe is not top 5.
He said Kobe. So yeah, he said Jordan, Bron, and then he said he'd throw Shaq in there, and then he was like, oh, and I'm thinking Steph Curry, and they were like, no, Jordan. He's like, oh no, because Kobe had the most missed shots in NBA history, which
is dumb.
It's actually LeBron has the most misses in NBA history, so you know what I mean. But it's crazy the kind of disrespect that Kobe gets. And especially from a guy that grew up in LA.
Chino Hills, LA. Go ahead.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. He wouldn't do this when Kobe was alive, would he?
I don't think so.
Nobody would say shit about Kobe like that.
He wouldn't, and he damn sure wouldn't do it if he was still in the Lakers.
Isn't he the same guy that said Future was a better rapper than Nas?
That's true.
Oh Lord have mercy.
That's actually true. That's a fair point. We should just not even pay attention to anything else he has to say. That just kind of wipes out everything.
Can I just admit something to you guys? This is just insane. Look, man, I had to deal with this, bro. There was a time where I was everything to my parents. You get what I'm saying? Like I was just the golden child. But now my younger brother, it is what it is. He has surpassed me in life. And now he's a bus driver for LA Unified School District, and he's got a mortgage, and he's doing great with his life. And it's just like,
Josh?
No, this is Jeffrey. So what's so crazy is that now my parents and family, like he's just the big herald of the family now. Everyone just loves Jeff. And I understood it. I understood it, and I stepped back and I said, man, I could just give credit and just love my brother. And not everybody can accept that. You get what I'm saying? And I just think Lonzo isn't accepting the fact that he's no longer the best brother in basketball for his family anymore, bro. Like your youngest brother surpassed you, and instead of being humble about it, bro, you go off and say something stupid like that about Kobe, like fucking asshole, man.
I love Steph, but he's nowhere near Kobe. Like let's just be honest, bro.
Nope.
But yeah, I mean LaMelo, he's got his. But I mean, what the thing about Lonzo is exactly what you were saying earlier, Vito. Availability is the best ability, and Lonzo has not been available.
Speaking of LaMelo, he's part of Laker rumors too, FYI.
I mean,
What?
listen, his father is
Yeah.
LeVar Ball. He'll always be mentioned in those kinds of rumors.
Bro, tell me y'all as fans, y'all wouldn't want Melo as the starting point guard for the
Not
Lakers?
with Braun. No.
I love
Not
Melo.
with Braun.
Yeah.
No,
But I
with
feel-
LeBron.
out of here, man.
but I feel like
Even with Braun still here, no, because the
What year
beauty
is
of
this?
Melo
What
is he
year is this
plays
for
with
Melo?
freedom.
What year is this for Melo? 4?
You're only 23.
What? Oh
Year
my
4, right?
goodness.
But year 4?
His draft he was in the Ant-Man draft. It's got to be year 5, I think.
Oh
I
shit!
think
Who's
So
with,
he's coming up, is what you're saying.
but he just signed his he already signed his extension though.
Oh
Yeah, he
shit!
did.
Fuck.
All right, look.
Yeah.
I want to do Gladiator 2 for like 5 minutes, and the last 10 minutes I want to talk about Kendrick's new album.
Wait, ain't Galvez trying to see it? Why we gonna talk about it?
You don't want spoilers, Galvez?
No, man, no, Galvin.
I'm
Go
gonna
see
see it
that
this
movie.
weekend. I'm gonna see
Go
it this
see
weekend.
that movie. Go see that movie,
Right.
Galvin.
How about
Well,
can we just give our ratings and
What
then
about the Tyson fight? Y'all want to add that or
that
no?
was
okay?
that was too long ago. Let's just do
Okay,
the Gladiator ratings, and then we'll get to the Kendrick album.
Is that okay? Just ratings?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No
that's good.
content.
That's good.
No, Mitch, give it a Roger Ebert. Ebert used to do 4 stars tops, right? So
Oh, 4
just to
stars
give it.
tops? Oh
Yeah, out
shit!
of 4. And you can do halves,
Okay.
Oh, 2.5.
Oh, only a 2.5?
Wait,
Two and a
okay.
half.
What was the first Gladiator for you?
4.
Oh yeah.
4.
And so this was just the 2.5
This was a 2.5.
compared
Like
to
if I could give it 2 3/4, you know what I mean? I would.
Tough
Damn,
crowd.
giving a
But
full
but
3?
Jay, even with the stuff that they added on to the movie, it didn't take away from the movie. It actually added a little, you know.
It's more so that it's called Gladiator 2. Pretty much.
Oh, he hates sequels. I forgot
Okay,
about that
okay,
shit.
okay.
That's
I
He
can
hates
I can get
sequels
with
to
that.
death.
not what it is. Like
You-
Most
out of
sequels you hate, bruh.
anyway, out of 10,
It is
out of
exactly
10,
what it is.
shut up for a second, big dummy. Out of 10, I gave the movie an 8. Like
Oh, okay,
it's not a bad movie at all. You know what I mean? But it's not the original. That's
Oh.
that's my biggest issue with this movie.
Right,
Well,
because
you know what, Jay?
it's not
It's
as
not
good
gonna
as the
be the
story.
original when it's years later.
I don't look.
Like, bruh,
It doesn't. It doesn't really guide me and pumps me up to like, oh, what's gonna happen next? It didn't do that to me. It didn't do that for me. But the basis of the movie, the plot, Denzel with his acting,
Solid performance. I mean, great performances.
yeah.
Shane, what
Like
would you give it? What's your
like it's a good movie.
what's your rating, Shane?
I'll give it an 8, 3.5 stars, because I wasn't really a fan of the character Denzel played. That kind of threw me off. But he did a good job, and
but like
it was a very methodical movie too, even though it was a lot of action. So I give it an 8.
But
And
Denzel
Vito,
does a lot of.
got a rating for it, Vito?
Negro literally gave it the same rating that I gave it. It's crazy.
I don't.
I said 3.5 stars, so you said 2.5.
Yeah, because I gave it an 8 out of 10.
So you give it
Hey,
But
homosexuality.
a 3-star I feel like it would equate more to like a 9.
Hey,
So 3 out of 4, that's 75%.
right.
So really, 8 out of 10.
Was homosexuality like a big theme in the Roman Empire?
Yes, it was rampant.
Oh man, Jesus. Okay, because
That's why I
they,
wasn't fucking with Denzel's character like
that's
that.
what
Even
I
though
was
it
gonna
wasn't
say. I don't
necessarily.
want to say nothing. But like,
Yeah.
they kind of. It's
But
like,
he kind of
damn,
already gave it away when he said he kissed the dude in the scene in the movie, but he took it out.
But they took it out.
but that's what I'm trying
And
to
I'm
say.
pretty sure I know what scene he was talking about. I was
Me
like,
too.
oh,
Me too. Because I'm
shit.
like,
I have an
damn,
idea
dog.
too.
They finally got to Denzel, huh? He's the only black man that haven't been touched in no faggot shit in no movie.
No, he's just someone who's about the art. And if it's about the art, he gonna do it. He don't care what it is.
Right.
Remember, the meme from Philadelphia where the dude is they're in the store and the guy comes up and he makes a pass to Denzel and then goes off on him. Yeah, I guess I mean, it's just a movie, all right.
Dog, these they say Hollywood has clones, bro. That's all I'm gonna say, man. I can't see Denzel be doing this, if you want to talk about
Denzel's
the art, sure, the art, but he doesn't
Denzel's at
actually.
the end of his career. He's trying to do stuff that's memorable.
Okay.
You know what I
Black
mean?
Panther.
I mean, it's hard to bet against Denzel, man. It's
It
Denzel.
is. It
You know what I
is.
mean?
All right, look.
Angela Bassett should have won the effing Oscar over Jamie Lee Curtis. That's how it
Facts.
was in that.
All right,
Okay.
look, right here at the
They should
end.
have made Black Panther 2 without
Okay,
recasting T'Challa. Sorry.
okay, look. All right, look, listen. Right here at the end, the Kendrick album, right? It's called Gen X. Of course, it gets critical acclaim, but all Kendrick's everything he does gets critical acclaim, whether it deserves it or not.
Because
Right?
he's a great rapper. Don't do that.
Now I like the album, even though I was on Drake's side during the beef. I liked it because
Album go
it's
up,
his
don't they, Wilson?
it's his most West Coast sounding album.
Thank you.
It to me it's the album that belongs in the lineage of the old Death Row albums.
Yes.
Doggy Style, Chronic, Dog Food, All Eyes on Me. It's like if you could imagine what would a Death Row album sound like if it were made a classic Death Row album. If it were made today, I think that's what it would sound like. Right now, so I like the album. And it's so was it like 309, I think 324,000. That's become a big thing with the Drake beef, and everybody want to see who sells more in the wake of the beef. Uh, my favorite songs are TV Off. That's everybody's favorite song, and also I like Dodger Blue. I think he needs to do a video for that one.
Huh.
You
What's
guys
the
been
one when
any?
he's talking about he deserves it all? I like that. I
That's
deserve it
or
all.
that's the one Mike. The
I
Oh,
forgot what that shit called, but everybody
yeah.
was bumping that too.
I
Man in the
like that.
Garden.
I
I think.
like that. I
Man at the
deserve it
Garden.
all.
Yeah. Man at the
Yeah.
Garden.
Right. Okay.
I like Luther. I like that. Like that R&B stuff.
Hmm.
Now he does go back to, yeah, you're right, Wilson. Like it's real West Coast feel, uh, for sure. Not
Where he
everything
added
is.
all LA artists on it.
No,
So
no,
Right.
for sure, for sure. He's
A
holding it
bunch of
down because
a bunch of
my
a bunch of underground local LA who if you pay I'm a no jumper guy.
and
If you
Cool
pay,
and Mariachi singing from Dodger Stadium.
that's right. So and he really put on for the West Coast with this album.
Then
Now, how
Drake
do you
hating
guys?
ass.
but not everybody, not everything that Kendrick has put out over the last 10 years, uh I've really liked. But even my brother told me, nah, V, go listen to this one because you're gonna like this. And when he broke it, nobody was expecting that shit to come out. Like
No,
nobody was, Russ. And then
was
it's like
surprised.
it was fire too. Like, yeah, bro, it
But
does
I'll
sound
say
real
this
West
though
Coast.
that the more with the beef is kind of fades into the background, the more it kind of becomes clear that it hasn't really changed anything. So Kendrick still does about the same numbers. Drake is still the most streamed artist every month. You know, it's like what has
We'll
really
see if
changed?
that keeps up.
Well, it hasn't. It hasn't. Drake he's been the most streamed artist every month this year, even with the beef.
Yeah, but
So
where are these streams coming from? They're coming from Canada, right? They're not coming from America.
no, even I mean Drake's one of those artists who his catalog is so strong that if nothing else, his back catalog is always going to carry him. I know everybody wants to see him just fade away and beat Ja Rule. That's not going to happen. How
No.
you guys feel about the lawsuit though?
About what?
The lawsuit?
Bitch ass, corny ass nigga.
Uh, but Wilson, he's
Hmm?
But they say
yeah,
the papers.
you can't be living off your cat. Like you can live off your catalog, but I mean, dog, that's lame. If you're
Yeah.
going through a beef and
Yeah.
then you're losing the beef, and then now you have your fans actually speaking up for you, a la Wilson, saying lame shit like that. Oh well, he's still the most streamed artist, in his back catalog is just, shut up, bro. That's fucking lame, bro. Why are you living, nigga? You're not 50. You're fucking 30, fucking 6, 37, whatever, bro. Like you can't be living off your fucking catalog. You're still in the game. You still Drake.
I just want to know what did K-Dot say that's considered a lie.
Call him a pedophile.
Everything he said was considered truth. That was found to be true.
A pedophile.
Well, it has not been proven that Drake is an actual pedophile in a court of law
because they can't try him because he did it in Canada. It's legal in Canada.
Shane, it's
What's the legal age in Canada?
It's legal in Canada, Shane.
It's legal in Canada. They found the girl. It's legal.
Wait,
so
Shane,
you can't do nothing.
Wait a second, Shane Murray.
But if he was in the U.S.,
is Shane Murray trying to tell us pedophilia is legal in Canada?
You can date underage in Canada, money. That's why they can't try him.
It's not that it's underage. It's just the age of consent is. It's like what happened with Josh Giddey, like in Oklahoma, you could be like 16. That's like the legal. Yeah,
I don't even want to think about what 16-year-old pussy feels like. I don't want to think about that, man. What does 16-year-old pussy feel like, Shane? Do you remember?
Wait a
second. Think about that.
Shane said that they found the girl, but it's legal in Canada. So Shane, just wait till Drake.
What girl did they find?
The girl he was talking about.
Shane, just wait until Drake hears this, brother. You're gonna be hearing from him. All right, look. Hey, Mitch.
Now he could be a groomer. He could be a groomer, but technically that's not
easily.
It's frowned
easily
upon.
a groomer.
Frowned upon, but it's not.
Bro is easily getting his cock sucked by some fucking 16-year-old chicks, bro. Easy, man.
We see him on video kissing a 17-year-old, so I mean, we know he's.
And for sure he had to smash Kylie before she was.
Bro,
18.
Drake is the fucking industry, like Hollywood face, man. He's a fucking nasty, thick motherfucker, bro.
Do you think this was gonna happen eventually, whether he beefed with Kendrick or not? It's just the beef kind of just escalated where it was like,
and if he doing that for not like us, somebody need to do that shit for Hotline Bling. Ain't no way in hell that shit was #1 for so many years, so many weeks without somebody blowing that shit up.
No, but you're right. What'd you ask again, Galvez? If he was the beast.
Is he gonna fall off eventually?
No, I don't know because he's got these loyal fans. I mean, when he lost to and he openly admitted that he lost to
Pusha, right?
Pusha,
yeah. And I mean, the fans never left. They supported him, and he came out with another album, another few, and he still stayed hot. That's why I say you. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say it's the fact that the story of Adon did nothing to his, like it didn't even make a dent in his career. It just at the time it just goes to show just how.
I mean, hiding the kid, that you had,
that's lame.
It's but it's not illegal. This is kind of this is different. You know what I mean?
All right, look, man.
But saying that you beat on Kendrick beat on his wife when it didn't happen is.
Okay, look.
Defamation.
Mitch, we're out of time. Do you have anything? Do you have anything you'd like to say to an old friend of mine?
Using other people's voices for AI is.
All right, Shane, please.
He did that, Shane?
Man. Mitch, do you have
Snoop and Tupac. He used Snoop and Tupac AI voices in his diss track to call out K-Dot.
It's over.
So Herbert was actually really gonna come on. He was gonna come on and have a toast with us for.
I'm sorry, did he stole verses from people?
Why are you
like his whole verse on "Who Do You Love" is stolen?
It's crazy. You can't wait.
And he stole Soulja Boy's song too, man.
Lord.
Motherfucker.
Like literally, he took his verse from "Who Do You Love" verbatim, top to bottom.
And stole Soulja Boy's song. Drake.
Jesus Christmas.
Drake.
You can do this through the credits, my guy. Like goodness gracious. Anyway, so
Herbert saying, like the nerve of this nigga, man.
Give me
Herbert was gonna come on and he was going
Drake on 3.
Celebrate how he got a new place, and he was going to come on and trash Shane Murray's outfits as well. But unfortunately,
no, it wasn't.
Trashing Shane Murray's outfits got us off track. So sorry, Herbert, we ran out of time.
The ladies love it, so fuck y'all.
Yeah,
Charger.
yeah, okay.